We are the group 2. Our topic is all about Spanish colonization period. Our leader is Parado Romers, and these are the members: Fernandez Ryan, Aleta Winston, Puno Annalyn Joy, Bublo Desa, Mendoza John Denzel, and Hargel Jubinia. Overview of contribution of Spaniards on the Philippine literature. Alibata, the first Filipino alphabet, was replaced by the Roman alphabet. Introduced Spanish as the medium of communication. Spanish became the language of the Philippine literature. The teaching of the Christian doctrine became the basis of religious practices. Religious themes dominated the culture of a Christianized majority, but the native oral literature, whether secular or mythics religious, continued Spanish colonial 2017. Spaniards brought European legends and tradition and were assimilated in our song, corridos, and maramoras. Works of ancient literature when collected and translated to Tagalog and other dialects. Characteristics, forms, and examples. These are the characteristics. Number 1. Non-secular. This is the life and death of Jesus Christ. Number 2. Secular. This is the valence and adventure. Forms of non-secular literature. Number 1. Passion. Number 2. Cenaculo. And number 3. Komedya.
Passion. The Passion is a Philippine epic narrative of the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. In stanzas of 5 lines of 8 syllables each. The standard elements of epic poetry are interwoven with a colorful, dramatic theme. The entirety of the text is chanted during the Lenten season and particularly Holy Week, and is a popular Filipino Catholic devotion.
These are the cenaculo. Cenaculo, derived from the Spanish word cenaculum, which means the place where Jesus Christ celebrated the Last Supper with his disciples, is a play or reenactment depicting the life and fashion of Jesus Christ. Number 3. Komedya. Komedya, a theatrical tradition by Filipinos, sometimes comes in the form of singing, describing conflicts between Christian and Muslim, and was used by Spanish to promote Christianity in the Philippines. It is brought to the Philippines for entertainment, likewise to spread the Christian faith. Forms of komedya. Number 1. Religious komedya. Usually seen during Christian celebration, portray the life of Christian or any saint. Number 2. Secular komedya. It is a form of entertainment usually performed at the local festival. A well-known example of secular komedya is Santa Cruzan, a story that portrays the research for the Holy Cross by Queen Helena of the Roman Empire and her son, Emperor Constantine. Forms of secular literature. Number 1. Awit. Number 2. Corrido. And number 3. Prose narrative. Awit. The awit is a Filipino poem written in the decasyllabic verse called glossa, following the pattern of rhythmic stanza established in Passion. Subjects of awits are tales of chivalry where a knight saves a princess. One influential work in an awit form is a Florante Laura, an 1838 narrative poem written by Francisco Balagtas. Corrido. Corrido is a generic name for Philippine romances. It is a metrical romances in octosyllabic verse called harika. Dulia de Guzman, Ibong Adarna, is a well-known example of corrido. Awit versus corrido. Both the corrido and awit are referred to as narrative poetry. Prose narrative. Prose narrative are written to a prescribed proper decorum. A good example of prose narrative is the pagsusulatan ng dalawang binibini na si Urban at Felisa, written by Presbiterito Modesto de Castro in 1868.